Hello. So I have just gotten my Nomad cosmetics package. I'm so excited. It's so big, but I think it's because I bought so many palettes that they couldn't ship it in the smallest box. So it's not full at all like this. So I'm very nervous because sometimes the brands, when they ship them, they don't package them well enough to where they aren't secure enough. So crossing my fingers. I had spoken with Nomad too in the customer service because there was some issues with the website when there was a sale going on when I bought them. So I couldn't add the gift you got when you bought something over $100. Also, I asked them to add in, or I said that I couldn't find some lipsticks. They said they would add them in, but I don't think they did it. I'm unsure. But I'm crossing my fingers because I really wanted those lipsticks. I would have bought them if I found those sales. If I found them on the website when there was a sale, but I couldn't find them. So there was some issues. So I'm hoping they put them in because they said they would. But yeah, I wouldn't expect it because, that would be me getting for free. But they said they would put in the free plushie that they were guaranteeing people to get as a gift when they bought for over $100. So that I want to be here, and I chose the guaca. That is the animal of a K-pop group that I really like, and they choose animals that represent them, and one of the people in that group, Stray Kids, chose a guaca. So I'm excited to see that too. But oh my god, I finally got to buy Nomad palettes. Like the last time I bought a Nomad palette, it was the Home for the Holidays. Home. Was it that? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Home for the Holidays. I don't have it right now here because I depanned, but that is last time, and that was before they got really popular. So I'm so excited because I also tried the Love and Death palette, and that was the palette people really hated it. Actually, I remember so many influencers talking about it, and they didn't like it, but I really liked it. So I can't even fathom how well these palettes will be when the one they didn't like, I actually liked. So they have packaged it a lot with this, so hopefully that is enough. I'm not sure if it is, but Guaca. I love plushies. It's so fluffy. Oh my god, it's so fluffy. Oh, I'm autistic, so sometimes when people make plushies, they are like this stiff. They aren't fluffy, they aren't good to touch. But this one is really, really good to touch. Oh, look how cute! I'm just being so excited about plushie. Oh, I'm awful when it comes to that. Yeah, I don't think they put in the lipsticks, unfortunately, but it's easy to forget, especially in that time, because there were so many orders getting in them. So they are packaged in this type of yeah, that is something I noticed. I order a lot of things and there's always so much plastic on them. The only plastic they used on the package is like the only thing they've used was the thing, I can't show it. It's the thing where you write the address and stuff like that. Like even the tape. Look, the tape is also paper, like paper, yes. And this one is also paper, and this one is paper. So the only plastic is the address note, and also this one around the plushie. So I think it shows how much they think about the environment. It also has it around this one because I think they maybe added it right afterwards because they didn't put it in together with the others. Or maybe it's more fragile. I don't know. So they didn't put the lipsticks in. I'm a bit sad because I was really excited for it. If they had it on the website, I would have bought them, but there was an issue and I couldn't wait because you never know how fast customer service will answer. And then you also has when they sold us, they had a very good sale going on. So I was afraid for palette getting sold out because one of the palettes I was getting was already sold out. That was the Aurora Cruise palette. So I bought the Island Wild Atlantic Way instead of the Aurora Cruise palette. I will probably buy the Aurora Cruise later on. I'm unsure when, but I think I'm going to try and get it maybe in November or something. But right now I couldn't. That is one of the I don't have many palettes I really, really want. So, but Aurora Cruise is one of them. So, this is Ireland Wild Atlantic Way palette. I'm going to be honest. I'm a bit sad that this wasn't like the palette picture. It would have been so gorgeous on the palette. Oh, I'm actually a bit sad about that, but I think it's a good cover too. But I think that would have been even better. Like, look how gorgeous. But that's just me loving packaging and such. Ooh. I have been getting more into greens, and I have always I have always loved greens, but not murky greens. But I have started to love it more. Just I think I need to pair it together with other colors, so I can use murky greens and then do a pop of color. Then I like it very much, which is why I chose this one. But that is also why this one was the palette I would have not bought if I had me and ours Aurora Cruise palette. So annoying. I'm still very burnt out, so this is like giving me happiness and energy, but then I'm like afterwards. So like I was at the store getting them and buying shoes. I haven't bought shoes for myself in 6 years. I had one pair and then they got ruined, so I had to get them right today. And then I even had to sleep before I opened this package because I was so tired. But I have narcolepsy, so it's normal for me to sleep every day a lot of times, but yeah. One thing I noticed back here, this part I love, like showing the shades and having the information like destination, coordinates, inspiration, and then a little bit of writing here. Island west coast that stretches from the wind-whipped north to the balmy beauty of the south is a raw and untamed landscape punctuated with sweeping views of verdant glens and tempestuous seas, laced with dry stone walls, thatched cottages, towering cliffs, and deserted beaches. The wild Atlantic way has inspired dreamers and drifters, poets and painters, and adventurers and explorers. Charming villages nestled along the coast burst with character, giving warmth and comfort in an otherwise rugged world. Escape, explore, and enjoy the spectacular destination. Oscar Wilde described as the savage beauty. I really love it. And then this and it says the shade names too back here. Verdant and velvetish eyeshadows formulated with extra fine pigments for lovely application and rich color. Infused with red clover seed oil, full of antioxidants to help soothe skin. I have never understood why people would make skin prep and such into eyeshadow, especially since you're putting a base on to stop it from getting into your skin. But yeah, I don't mind. 11 grand mattes and 7 splendid shimmers inspired by the untamed and dramatic beauty of Ireland West Coast. This is the Greek palette. Destination, Greek Isles. Coordination. Oh my god, sea, sun, and sirens, I think. The Odyssey inspiration. it's very, the font is very difficult to read. Tell me, Muse, of the man who wandered far and wide after he had sacked the sacred citadel of Troy. Embark on an epic journey through the spellbound shores and storied waters of the Greek islands. Bathe in hues of cerulean and gold, these sun-kissed isles shimmers with the magic of the Odyssey, where gods whisper to mortals and monsters stirred the deep. Each village a brushstroke of color, each coastline a poem in motion, scattered like precious gems across the Aegean Sea. This timeless land is romantic and radiant, immortal in its beauty, and forever etched in the hearts of those who wander its mythic paths. I really love that part. Set sail on a color-drenched Odyssey, a collection of 18 Hellenic hues inspired by a voyage through the stunning Greek Isles, featuring 3 mesmerizing multichromes, 6 enchanting shimmers, and 9 goddess-worthy mattes. Each color is crafted with extra fine pigments and pearls for rich color and jewel-like shimmers. Infused with olive fruit oil, the formula helps keep skin soft and the colors vivid no matter where the Odyssey takes you. I don't know if I'm going to read all of them. I like that part, but I don't know. I wonder if that is actually Greek or just like Greek letter or Greek font. Like, I think that's actually Greek. What is it called then? It's called the Odyssey, isn't it? So that's probably Greek. Cool. Look at this. Was it 3 multichromes? Because if that is it, 3 multichromes. I'm guessing those multichromes of those 3. Yeah, look at that. You can tell. Or at least they are duochrome. But I haven't swatched them, so I want to take pictures of them before I swatch. Now it's the Fête de Provence. Provence, France, destination, coordination, the lavender fields, inspiration, les fêtes. Charming you with its world of sensorial delights, Provence is a celebration of the sweet life. The feel of the mistral wind in the spring, the sight of vast sunflower and lavender fields in the summer sun, the sound of the bees and butterflies humming with their work, and the aroma of the sweets and the taste of a crisp rosé on a warm day. All of these delights and so many more are what makes Provence such a sublime destination for visitors and locals alike. Buttery and rich shades formulated with extra fine pigments for vivid color payoff. Infused with sweet almond oil to help smooth and moisturize skin. Oh my god, I didn't think of that. I have intolerance against any like nuts and almonds. So I'm hoping I don't react to this. I didn't think that was something I needed to worry about when it comes to makeup. 10 delectable mattes and 5 delightful shimmers, celebrating La Belle Vie of La Belle Vie of Provence. I think I'm going to try the chapters out in this video for the first time, just so if people didn't want to hear me read those things, they can just skip by it. And this is the 10th anniversary palette, which is probably obvious since I just bought it. Not me just looking at it and admiring it. Those shimmers. Those look so cute and sparkly. I want to touch them. But I always regret touching them before I take photos, because I love having the photos I use in my my posts on Instagram are all the photos of the palettes are things I have taken myself. So I use them in every post, and since I'm going to use these palettes a lot, I'm going to definitely have to take good pictures of them before I touch them, so I can see the beautiful marks, stamps. It's not stamps, like it sticks up of the shadow. I don't know. Ingrain, but there's a different word, because ingrained is like in. I'm so bad at explaining these things. This is one. I'm a Disney adult. I hate to admit that, because they have gotten a bad reputation, but I love Disney and such. Like, I have a tattoo of Stitch here. I just really have loved Disney, and I don't love things behind Disney, but I love the stories and learning about how they made such grotesque stories into wonderful, beautiful children's stories. It's very fascinating, but I'm also whimsical and fairy tale at heart, girly at heart too. And this one, it stole my heart ever since it was released. So I'm so happy. All these palettes have been like, ooh, it's so gorgeous, but I have never been able to afford it. So I'm just so happy. Once destination enchanted Europe, coordinations in a land far, far away, inspiration happily ever after. Those were easy to read. Just because I know what. Because I have the fantasy in my head, so I know, like, far, far away, happily ever after, enchanted. I know how that would have been written instead of the other words, because then, yeah, I had to read every letter. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, old European folklore is the inspiration for many of the modern-day fairy tales, and this destination full of romantic castles, storybook landscapes, and adorable woodland animals is where the enchanting tales of Cinderella, Snow White, and others come to life. From Alcázar de Segovia in Spain, that originally inspired Disney, to Sleeping Beauty's castle, Schloss Neuschwanstein in Germany. That's probably, I'm butchering that word, sorry. Come with us to explore the inspiration for your favorite fairy tale and celebrate a world of happily ever afters. Tinkerbell sparkles, princess hues, and storybook neutrals, formulated with extra fine pigments and prismatic pearls for fairy tale feels and magical color payoff. Infused with apple fruit extract to help skin look as fresh as Sleeping Beauty. 6 versatile mattes paired with 8 Belle of the Ball shimmers and 4 transforming multichromes inspired by Happily Ever After in fairy tale Europe. Hey, look at that! Once upon a time. And oh yes! They have that here. Oh, it's raised. Do you see that? Yeah, you can. Like, it's raised. I love that. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of them all? Or who is the fairest one of all? This palette is like something I would have wanted without the Disney theme too, except for the neutral mattes. But I always pair my palettes together, so I don't need to have everything in one palette. So I can't wait. What's so weird is because I'm autistic, I struggle with feeling like internal feelings. Like I have feelings, but I don't feel the body signals that shows you what you are feeling. But I only feel it when I feel something very, very strong, like now. Like it's like that. It feels like that in my stomach. I think people like to call it butterflies in the stomachs. But I don't know. That has always been with me. This is the last. This is the next one. Second last. Keys, Beachy and Peachy. Destination, Florida Keys. Coordinates, Overseas Highway. Sorry. Inspiration, key lime pies and blue skies. Road trip or island hop? Let's do both in Florida Keys. A breathtaking archipelago connected by an overseas highway. The Keys is an oasis of color-soaked vistas, sanctuaries of marine life, and a laid-back come-as-you-are vibe. Declaring itself the Conch Republic, this idyllic tropical paradise is perfect for enjoying everything from the famous key lime pie and conch fritters to watching the renowned fair and conch fritters to watching the renowned fiery sunsets over the water with a rum runner cocktail in hand. As Ernest Hemingway stated, life is good in the Florida Keys. The only thing missing is you. Well, now you have arrived. I love that. That's so cute. Color-soaked and sun-washed happy hues, formulated with extra fine pigments for vivid payoff and smooth feel. Infused with coconut oil to help hydrate and condition skin. 8 fun in the sun mattes and 7 glistening on water shimmers inspired by the always sunny Florida Keys. Is it always sunny there? I didn't think that was possible anywhere. Or is that like just... Ooh, I noticed something about the new packaging. I didn't think about that before. But now that I have it, they have added this thing here. So when you just do that. In this packaging, you don't have it. And I notice this very well because it's very difficult to open. I'm like really... Oh, I was able to get it open without ruining it. I love keeping these things, so yeah, I'm kind of a hoarder. I'm not that bad, but when it comes to my interests and hobbies, I am. Especially when they have fun things like this. This is the only one I actually have a bit of a critique to. I think the black background is making it look a bit crazy. But I also think that's because I like to have it like blue there, yellow there, red there, like more order in it. But I think the black background is making it feel more chaotic than I think it is. But honestly, I love chaos. I love chaos when it comes to makeup. Just, I think it looks pretty still. Like I love pairing weird colors together. So, here it is. And then you have the key lime and dolphin and what is that called in English? Flamingo? Is that what it's called in English too? I think so. And then the last one. Salem. Which city Salem? So I love the vibe of Halloween. I love the vibe of it. I love the aesthetic. I hate being scared. I hate horror movies. I can't do it. Like I think it's because I have narcolepsy. Narcolepsy makes my brain work like it's been awake for 3 days. So it's very paranoid and can struggle with hallucinations. I don't do that now when I'm on medication, but I did when I was younger. So I think that's why I hate horror movies. Like one thought just about something scary, and my brain is like activated. Like, what is going around? What is going on around me? One sound, and I think something might happen. I don't know. I hate that part of my brain, but I love the aesthetics. I love the colors. I love the vibe in itself. Oh, wow, we got sun. We have very much skies all over right now, but a small space is showing sun. So, destination Salem, MA, that's probably Massachusetts, I think. Coordinates, the witch house. Inspiration, a Halloween classic. Spooky season is here, and no better place to experience this favorite American celebration than an iconic Salem, Massachusetts. With ghost tours through cobblestone streets. Oh, blinding me now. Sorry. With ghost tours through cobblestone streets and haunted happenings of epic proportions, and an infamous past with bone-chilling events. The Witch City is a spectacular place to create an alchemy of fun. Damn! I'm like blinded. Ah, you can see my glasses. It's color changing. So it turns with UV lights. I can turn the lights on here. I thought I had those on all the time. It doesn't work that well right now. Sorry. Spooky season is here, and no better place to experience this favorite American celebration than in iconic Salem, Massachusetts. With ghost stories through cobblestone streets and haunted happenings of epic proportions, and an infamous past with bone-chilling events, the Witch City is a spectacular place to create an alchemy of fun, festive, and good old spooky Halloween. So grab your book of spells, chant some hocus pocus, and join us for a classic Halloween celebration. I notice when I read, they create very long sentences. I do that too when I write. But I notice it very well when I try and actually read it, both with commas and sometimes without. But some palettes are better than others. Devilishly rich and ghoulishly colorful Halloween hues, formulated with extra fine pigments for blendability and payoff. Like here, you don't have a comma in all that sentence. I think it should be a comma between hues and formulated. And that's... I'm not... I don't notice those things a lot, just when I read it aloud like I do now. Infused with pumpkin seed oil to keep colors spooktacular even through the witching hour. 9 wicked smooth mattes and 9 spellbinding shimmers inspired by the haunting and howling good time in Salem at Halloween. I love it. Also, the inside is spooky too. But I love the new addition, again, to the packaging. I love that part. It makes it so much easier as someone that's chronically ill, and I struggle with my fingers being very weak. So I love that. I love the cover, don't get me wrong, but I think again I like this one better. But that's preference, because this one is also very unique. Can you see it? Yes. Very cool. So don't get me wrong, I really like that part, but maybe you could have on the witches one. No, that's the whole point, because it's the same house. Yeah. Honestly, I like the idea of this one better. I think I just like that this one more aesthetically, but this one fits the palette much more because it's inspired by that house. So you see it in daylight and how cozy it can look, and then with the nighttime with the witches. Oh, damn! I can't wait. It looks so gorgeous. It's a very unique touch here. I don't mind it. I'm very sensory thinking. I'm very highly sensitive when it comes to sensory things. But this palette is very, very unique in the whole packaging. Like the feel of it. Very unique. It feels more like paper than it does plastic. Maybe that's what they did. Huh. I don't know, but I like it. Just different. I don't mind it. So that was everything. This one is going up on my shelf. I can probably keep it by my Nomad palettes because now I have so many. I want to have it in its own category. I usually have it ordered in organized in brands on my shelf. That's why I'm pointing there. And then I have a shelf like miscellaneous. So maybe I can have this there. Or if not, I'm going just to have it on my plushie shelf. It's so good to touch. Maybe I can do a roundup just showing the palettes quickly. So here I'm still a bit sad about the lipsticks because I don't have many lipsticks, but it is what it is. I didn't expect them to put it in when I told them that there was an issue, but then they said they would. I think that's the problem, because then I was hoping for it. But I don't mind it because I think I was shocked when I heard they could do it, because that would mean me getting it for free. But I'm kind of sad they said they would and then they didn't. I think that's the biggest issue. But I'm so happy with the palettes I got. And the freebie, I saw this on the site and I was like, oh, I want to buy it. But then I was like, I would rather use my money on a lipstick. And then that was the gift they were giving. So I was so happy. I feel so childish. So this one, Fête de Provence. Iceland Wild Atlantic Way. Nomad, The Odyssey. Fairy Tale Europe. Oh, it's holographic too. I didn't lose it, I just dropped the mirror. Kiss, Beachy and Peachy. And lastly, Witch City Salem. So, and this one, of course. That was my order. I'm so happy, and now I can't wait to take pictures and then play with it. So I might do some swatching videos after I have taken the pictures. I don't know. I don't know if people are interested in just having a swatch party with me. I know I like to watch it myself. So maybe that means others are interested in it as well. What? Wait, what? Ah, it can open up. I was like, what the hell? The tail isn't on, but it was just that it hit um the opening. So it's probably if you want to take it out to fill it with the other fillings. Like it's have this. It has this weighted. Um, it has weighted fillings right now, so it's like a bit heavy. So it's probably so you can put in your own. It has weighted like it's a bit heavy, so you can probably take that out if you want. But anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye.